What's up, guys? It's your boy Bro Keku here, and today on WhatsApp we are talking about an important issue that is saying about being predominant in our generation, and we think that there's the need for us to discuss it. And today in this house, I have with me Papa Kofi still in his seat, and then I have Uncle Ben also in his seat. And today we are talking about besties. Personally, I have a problem with that bestie thing. But then my guys are here. We are going to share ideas. And if you have any personal experience about this bestie thing, you can also put it in the comment section. We are talking about, will you allow your partner? So in this case, we are guys. Will you allow your girlfriend or your wife have a best friend aside you? Let me start from you, teacher Ben.
Where the stray bullet.
Yeah. So on our girl.
What's it? You see? I do nigga.
You say you should.
Me specs a ton.
Acho NTCC no. Papa Kofi say oh hwehwe bi. Enti no wa hwe say dey nice guy na say when you gen ho a. Tro comment section so.
Link up.
Yeah. But Cho Mr. Ahanyo hookup platform. I'm not hooking anybody up.
Hook no kwa only be hook the anka fishing here there.
Where your official disclaimer. All right, so teacher Ben, let's go.
Yeah, so media I have no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if my partner would like to keep the bestie, me I have no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But then what I'll do is that maybe someone should do so that the person will see you as a best friend. No? I will start doing that.
Mm.
When I start doing that, not a bad competition. This one we will call it a healthy competition. When I start doing that, on one I relegated the other person to the backside, not focusing on me. Because right now I have the advantage of having some communications with her.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best, do on any becker. But I have also come into the scene so that we can share some secret stuff and those things. So I'll make sure that whatever thing that makes the person her bestie, I'll also do same and even more. To let her see me as her best friend.
But do you know that how people are running this bestie thing? Even sometimes there are certain things they will discuss with their best friend. You, their guy, they will not discuss with you.
You see, this thing also comes in with even parenting.
Mm-hmm.
I always say this thing. I've not done any research on it, which I will definitely do. But my crampona is obvious. We have a lot of ladies and guys who have lost their virginities. Their friends are aware, but their parents are not aware. It's because of the relationship. What kind of relationship will you build? When something happens today and you want to call someone, the first person that comes to your mind is your best friend. So where are you positioning yourself in the life of the person so that the person will see you as such?
So do you think that, so for example, you started Rangoon with this lady?
Ran school.
You went from primary to JSS. You were in the same class.
Sure.
When we were in school. You even went to the same SHS.
Yeah.
Same
university.
Same university. Sure. Probably different course.
Yeah.
A different program. But maybe you did even some courses together. Yeah. You were in the same group studies. So it means that you've built that friendship for years. And now now you are coming in. The partner is now coming in. Within this short period, do you think you will be able to win the lady's hearts from this guy?
So in a situation where the lady has been with this guy all these years. Oh, it's simple. I've been friends. Well, before we started this thing, I was telling you earlier that sometimes if I go in for a girl and she has built 20 years of friendship, 25 years of friendship with this guy and they've become besties, it's the guy on the other side, his responsibility to know that this lady is now in a relationship. let me not completely cut her off, but let me give her some space.
But do you know? Do you know that? Just as the bro code thing, in every situation of a best friend, okay, in every situation, I don't have any empirical evidence to back it, but about 80 or 90% of the cases, one person in the best friend zone have an eye for the other. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So in this case, so let's say, for example, men catch feelings more fast. In the best friend, the more you relate with this person. So let's say, for example, this guy has caught in that kind of feeling for this lady. Probably the lady does not know. So do you think this guy will have the sense, just as you said, to give the lady the space? Meanwhile, it's a crowd train. I hit a rock na guy lady na back to him.
Personally, I've had like 2 different occasions of such situation with the same lady. There was this lady I've been very close with since I think the year 2011 or so. We've been very close. We discuss everything.
Closer than a brother.
We discuss things. We talk. We insult each other. Also, like we virtually fool around.
Yeah.
And she was in a relationship. That relationship was kind of toxic. Not extreme that her life is at stake, but she wasn't happy in it.
And you, Mr. Happiness.
You know, I had a thing for her.
She was not happy. You, Mr. Happiness.
Mr. Happiness. You're giving happiness. Continue. You're doing a good job.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Fellow Ghanaians. So I told her that one of the days something happened. A guy called, "Where are you?" I'm with Benji. She also doesn't hide me from.
Yeah.
So I'm with Benji. Fortunately or unfortunately, it was on loudspeaker. "What are you doing there? Leave the guy's place." And then she said, "Because of what you have said," I was about leaving, but because of what you have said, I'm staying behind. I told her that, "Oh, don't worry, let's go." So she ordered her cab. It came and she went off. Fast forward, I thought about the whole thing and I said, okay, what if it's because of the way we have been relating? Like we spend more, like we can talk on phone, we have a prayer discussion, Bible discussions, prayer discussions, general. But genuinely, that was we do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, besties there, sir. Then I said, oh, why don't we? I discussed that thing with her and she agreed. Say, Emma, we should give this kind of friendship space so that you can probably focus on him more. It would have been the best moment for me to come in and say, oh, Samfa, the end, mommy, I will not do that. You know that she broke up with this guy because of the space we were having. Whenever she calls me, I still give her that kind of cold talk because I respected that thing. Not knowing she wanted to tell me that she has broken up. But we so when Rebecca asking, well, do you need 30 minutes? No. And I think after 2 months, she entered into another relationship.
And that time, it was a perfect time for you to hit.
Dash.
With tears low key.
But, and she entered into this one to the same thing. But I respected that gap. So, up to date, say Rebecca, sometimes 6 months, by a soccer somewhere, 1 or 2 hours, we are talking. By a kasa, we are. Just another June 4. So
your case is different. Because one kasana sometimes.
No, I
won't say we need but you see, your maturity level.
Yeah.
Okay. So in your case, I'll say you acted maturely. Because you say Nyama say beti me akose, so you have to. But then here's the case that waba as boyfriend no crime. Guy need jow.
Adam here banchi.
Good. On your benches with that. The guy need job because I say you have become a distraction between on and the best friend, you know. So what I say.
Yeah.
So here is the case that this guy is not doing anything to back off. He is even trying more to gain more grounds, even more than you. Will you allow your girlfriend, Papa Kofi, to continue to be friends with this guy?
Well, being friends with someone, I have no issue with it. Being best friends or whatever, I have no issue. If I came to meet the best friend, fine. Be your best friends with this person, but set boundaries. Respect the fact that you have a boyfriend or you're in a relationship with someone. And make sure that the time you guys spent together when you were single, you get. So in the story that Ben was giving here, that the lady had to come spend time with him and all that. I don't know what made the lady came to spend time with Ben, but the lady should know that I have a boyfriend. So if when I was single, I was spending like 5 hours with Ben, I need to reduce it to, let's say, 2 hours or 1 hour. So the rest of the time, I can focus on my relationship. So it isn't always that the best friend should rather be the one to back off. But the one, the relationship also need to understand that I have a boyfriend.
The
I'm in a
lady
relationship.
has to understand.
Yes. So you need to set boundaries to know that, okay, I'm in a relationship with someone. So I need to give my best friend some space. Me, I was saying, I'm a team. I say me Jan or cry, but some team. Two friends me, oh, my busy, but I'm fall back. Meanwhile, my free. Just to give you that vibe that, oh, Charlie.
You see, this time, most of the ladies especially, in himself, they may disagree with him, but it's a fact. They enter into a relationship mostly with one leg, knowing that there's a high possibility it will go south. Ebiana krababe. And this I mean no starting and I'm my best friend ne gab. Na say who could Jamison Quentin fear? Whose shoulder am I going to cry on?
The thing is, and yes, a woman the gap say bye bye kokra. But you make all boils down to communication. You get it? So you talk to your partner that, oh, this is what's going on. So like there should be some distance. Not necessarily say yankasakra. So only naka say you know, then both parties are on agreement that okay, my best friend. I also have the same instant Ben was giving.
Cool.
I was very close with this lady.
Cool.
We met at a camp, I think 2017.
Okay,
And we've been friends till now.
Bonnie. Hey, who got down meeting?
SU.
Sometimes because some camper, there are some break sessions. They will tell you that go and make friends.
Yes, socialize.
You see, go and make friends. Say friends need there. You started normal friends, and as time progresses, you became best of friends.
Best of friends. Good. Camp, yes.
So we've been friends for some time. We were vibing, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, the line word is
everything. Not the everything. So, but you know, all the normal vibes.
I don't know.
So along the line, this lady got a guy, you know, and then so she was telling me everything about this guy and everything. But me, I'm sure I have to keep my distance. I didn't know. I've never met the guy before. But the guy knows about me. When himself, there's someone who exists like that.
Always the ladies, they do that. They introduce their best friends to the guys.
Yeah.
But sometimes, on some few occasions, will the ladies let their guys meet their
best friends.
Best friends.
Yes.
I don't know why so.
They will tell you about him by you
yes,
meet him.
Yes. But so be Shiano no
Guy in the picture and everything, but me Shiano face to face.
Oh, okay.
So along the line, I was like, let me just give some distance and then let's see how things goes. She's been telling me how the guy is doing like Neninji in the same scenario.
So you realize that in most of the cases, the best friends now becomes like the Mr. Happiness of the NT say, or then the guy in India know about. So here is the case that on the guy in India know about Honomana. Don't you think will be some sort of a hindrance between lady and the guy?
Well, it depends on the situation. As let's say they have an argument. At that heat of the moment, they can't talk about anything. Obiao should have their space. The lady feels that, oh, let me call this person and talk to him or her. So, Fred, I'll give you that space for us to talk. But in the conversation, I will encourage you to communicate with your partner and settle matters.
It's the encourager.
I'm there to support you. You are there
to encourage.
Junior counselor.
So in case, so the bestie thing, we are mostly counselors. Okay. When we get to tell them one or two things, Uncle, I haven't counseled your best friend before.
Oh, basically that's what I did. I told her that
Counselor Adolfoli and Counselor Lutrot.
It's all part of it. We are all in it. You get it. And there's something that goes like the single ones are the ones who give the best relationship advice. Yes, so when it happens like that, we just talk to them and then we give them the necessary advice too. And I said we want the relationship to go south. No, we just want them to build their relationship. But I can't force you certain things now. Charlie, let's move on. But when I realize you're in a relationship, I'll give you distance. But what I want you to do is respect the fact that you have a boyfriend or you're in a relationship. Then you try to create some boundaries between you and your bestie. If you think or if you realize it's going to mess your relationship up.
Uncle Ben, let me come to you. All these things that we have been discussing, you have put yourself in the shoe of the best friend. So here is the case: you are the best friend. You are doing everything possible to bring that gap so that your best friend can focus on her relationship.
Sure.
Now, here is the case that you are not the best friend. You are the guy. And your girlfriend is in this best friend's relationship, like has another best friend that seems to have taken more of the space that you have to take in your friend's life. What will you do?
Uncle Ben, then I'll be. Where they are simple. You see, this particular generation, most of us, we don't like reading. I've, by the grace of God, through the experiences with these children, I've read a lot and I've come to understand something called love language.
Or dokasa.
Love language. What arouses the girl, not sexually? What makes the girl happy?
Okay.
So far as I've started a relationship with this particular person, even before I will start, I should know this girl's love languages. And before we officially started, I am very sure this bestie thing was even there.
Yeah.
You will not tell me that she didn't tell you. Definitely you will know.
You know that there's this guy.
Yes. So as you are coming to start this relationship, know that you have a battle to fight.
The battle of Armageddon.
So for me, before starting, as I said, I will know your love language.
Okay.
Then I'll capitalize on the fact that we are in a relationship and feed you more with your love language.
Okay.
If generally, majority of ladies love attention, no matter the distance.
Yeah.
Masa, sometimes the bestie can be the one in the distance.
Yeah.
And you are in the same town, the same church, the same location. But
there are some buttons the bestie can click.
Make us then I made the way abeshim so be comment section like I say, what if it's a long distance? Yeah. Sometimes the long distance bestie is doing something that you are not doing.
So let me give you a example. On the long distance here, your lady's love language is act of service. And you are in Kotobabi and she is in Lameshigu in the northern region. How do you feed this lady with an act of service when you are not there to service the servicing?
Okay, so act of service is not about being present physically.
So
at work, she might be stressed with something.
Yeah.
For you to be able to even calm her down, take her mind off the stress at work, you know it's an act of service.
You are servicing the mind.
Because at the end of the day, she would have gone to pay someone or bought bundle and watch funny videos on YouTube
to release stress.
This is act of service.
And even the act of service, sometimes probably she's a statistician and you see
maybe her project work or like you have time. Okay. Oh, what went on at work? This is act of service.
You take her proposal right for her.
You know you are combining communication. You are adding time, quality time, and doing the act of service all together, because that distance that is there, you are communicating.
Yeah.
You are giving her attention, quality time, and you are also servicing her needs. So if you do these things, that bestie thing, may say if I'm in a situation where my girlfriend has a bestie, it's simple cry.
Now, there's this situation. Let me give you a situation.
Okay.
This is why it's a situational analysis.
Okay.
So let's say you came in. Obayen, there's this best friend that they talk about virtually everything. Here is the case that this guy is not ready to give that gap, because probably on also benefited kakra in some way from the best friend situation. So and I know that definitely before you will be able to get the attention or the trust from your girlfriend, she would have taken it because before you came, no, all these things were for the best friend. Okay. So even from the early stages, there are some ladies that even the things that you discuss with your girlfriend, they will come back and discuss with their best friends and seek advice from their best friends. Here's the case, the best friend, because that's how leading attention from him. So everything you discuss with your lady now come to this best friend, discuss with this best friend, and this best friend tend to pollute. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Pollute the lady's mind. And just said the old back no
foundation
and he capitalizing on the fact that they have been best friends and the lady trusts him more, or they are no what will you do?
You see, there are signs and symptoms. You, the guy, you definitely know that the bestie is trying to pollute something. So you too, you have to go the extra mile. I love communication. Not that that's my love language.
Okay.
I prefer that anything that will go on. Come and tell me. Come and tell me. I don't do more of the praises. I do more of my bad side that so that I'll perfect it. But when the positive side also comes, it encourages me to do more. So the guy is doing something behind the scene. You see, sometimes you consciously bring in that conversation of that bestie thing. Your bestie, you see, finding a girl or something and those things, like, you don't bring it in as the starting of the topic. What the befe in chen one in and 10 one is na feel the ababe film. Then you bring in that. The last time I was talking to this friend of mine, this. I was also discussing with. So you have been communicating with this guy. What at all have you people been talking about? Kakra. You see, ladies, just look for her love language. You can't 100% break that thing.
Yeah.
But there is something somewhere that's from the lady can break.
Okay.
So you work on the lady more. Don't focus on that.
The guy.
Or a third party.
Even Bible, Jesus said that the devil wanted to. I've forgotten the phrase he used, like Osivu said then, like
the devil wanted to sift you. I prayed for you. Yeah.
One can say, I prayed that the devil will not sift you.
I prayed
for you that your faith. You work on that person so that be criti.
So it means that you will not be comfortable for allowing your girlfriend to have a best friend, but then you will not go. I don't want you to have a relationship with this guy, but then you work from behind the scenes and things will break out naturally.
That's it.
If you do that, if you handle it from that angle, the lady will respect you. But if you go in and go like you are attacking the guy, the lady might hate you. And that will be a very... Hey, my bestie, where did you come into the scene? Do you get it?
When we were doing where were you?
You see, my friend of mine got married, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We've been friends since GHS.
he's been friends with someone who is married 2 years
ago. What are you doing?
What
are you doing? What's your hindrance?
Charlie, but me then chame worry o. Me worry ba man phone.
Okay, low key.
Yeah.
We dey.
O meti ane say e ba sorry abeda ase.
Me say asem we no okay. Obi a minim no. Oh, he was grown very. That be worried. I said me, and me worry be surprise him. Yet no be worry. A man for could do no worry.
Daddy, how was the communication done?
Oh, also your engagement pe wanye with.
Okay.
Oh, Friday anopa.
Wanka time.
Obika Friday anopa dia. So when him so around 9-10 thereabouts. Boss is 30 no baby.
Ale omutu ya na. We do only alpha na.
I know this is so fast.
It's heavy and says heavy na be yan akona.
But mama munsuro, Charlie when mama munsuro, aware no. Vessel no esiposo. Edru show na ya be kwa koyugus no. Mama munsuro.
I am the vessel.
Yeah, we dey here.
A vessel of honor to you.
Chairman, to send American, don't attack the best friend.
Okay.
Attack the situation and deal with it from that side. And when the lady realizes that this is what you've done, I'm telling you, the respect she has for you will double.
And I think that when you do it from that angle too, the lady will not realize it. The best friend will not realize that you have done it because you went silent.
You see, Elder, Simon, this one, it depends on the situation. Mostly, I can't advise generally on this until I find myself in it. Then I'll know how to maneuver my way. So there's no formula to handle this situation. So when you look at the situation, use your own ideas. Sometimes you can talk to people.
Yeah.
Talk to people. They will help you. Personally, I don't like the straightforward attack. But work behind the scene. Work on the woman. Work on your relationship. And I strongly believe so.
But will you mention to the lady that you don't like the friendship?
When you have tried, most especially when you are married, now I try for years and it is still happening. Sometimes you have to go straight. You get
and
what?
send them away.
These things happen in marriage.
Yeah.
It happens. And sometimes it's not the bestie crowd. Ex, all of a sudden, we're buying into the scene.
This matter of exes.
This one too will come. So everything it's not like you always work behind the scene. No. What try na sanfa. Then you come to the lady. Now what can kasa kuemuni ade. At a point in time, you have to come clear. It's either me or your best
friend.
Because we can't be in a relationship. Because if you encourage your best friend, it means everything that happens in marriage, you send it to your best friend.
Even the Bible says that one cannot serve two masters at the same time. You either become faithful to one than the other.
Yeah.
So you cannot have two best friends.
You can't use your two eyes to look into one bottle.
I can. Bring me bottle. All right. I believe that you're enjoying this conversation. If you have an experience of this best friend thing, because I know some best friends are really best friending.
That one is called friends with benefits. Maybe we can have that as a topic.
Best friends with benefits.
Yeah.
And of late, it's sad that it has become rampant. It has become common. This friends with benefit thing.
Yeah.
It has become common. And maybe one day we will talk about it. In fact, we are talking about, will you allow your partner to have a best friend? Say they don't have a problem. But at the long run, I've realized that they have problems. They have problems with their partners having best friends. So what they will do is that they will handle it from the behind the scenes, so that at the end of the day, that best friend thing will be cut off.
You see, chairman of the Church of Pentecost said something. We went for a youth camp, Pensa Ghana, and one guy asked for something that it should be done for the youth ministry. And chairman, that man there, nyansa owono. This man said, you will not see problem coming and open your arms wide and hug it. When you see that this problem is coming this way, use this way. Don't face it. So best, we are not saying that we not having a problem that's not mean or montwaso. But we having the problem of say, hey, me ma Debbie, no bestie, Debbie, no.
Over fan phone, and what deleting a number if you swap
yes, I know. And then say or more nyans and maturity in Debbie. Ube taking no cool. Not why in a kakra. O de fe na nye later no. Say in so etai upon chenia or je war. Ti why you do baby no. If you react, the lady herself will understand.
And I've been that time no crown, not what gainy grounds.
Yes, you have a lot of evidence. Why ma?
What gainy grounds in the life of the lady?
Yes.
And no crown no beboa. I think so. And from the opening, Uncle Ben make his statements be say, so also your best friend. As a who say, your best friend and say see her. He or she is into another relationship. Try your best and withdraw. But sometimes, I'm a yes or baby anyhow to address that one. Sometimes a man, especially to say, would say you had a thing for the lady, but then you were able to. But say Obana have a thing for guy now, she will not back off, and she will want to compete with the new girlfriend now. Wabano. Yes, answer.
We will need a lady to come and join us to address this
one.
Before your no, listen. It is love in the sense that you see when you find yourself in such a situation, and mostly you should blame the people. If you like someone, just go straight forward and tell the person, say, Charlie,
you see, that is the problem. So that bestie, what's your dad? No, change because my situation, this lady that I said, a guy toxic relationship. I had told her, even though she was in a relationship, not that I told her to break the bond. I told her that this thing I'm coming to tell you is not to end your relationship. I'm telling you because I want to free my mind. Because as a hammy, so I told her, and even after telling her, she was telling me some of the challenges. I was even encouraging her on some of the things.
There are some friends too. They are afraid that when they come forward, it will ruin their friendship.
Masa, it's a do or die.
A do or die, but
like Masa, click the life is risky. Life is any depending they were also so be taking.
And sometimes too, it doesn't come just like that. Friends, now for they realize that, and most of the time, they don't even realize it until they find out that the other partner, the other friend is in a relationship.
The realization, they realize it is all. They do realize it, but you see, that's so obi bemupe. Now if your maka say, so that courage now comes. But now late. Me, I want to advise them, Charlie, who are bestie now here we need more. First thing behind the scene, go and check if you are compatible. Your genotype. Go check in as a far now blood group positive, negative, so resource factor in no clan position a draw or hormone. Go check genotype na sa far. Koka jigu anaji by or bounce also so are you the guy? You see, you should be ready. Young boys na is slow bounce because of ego.
Bounce.
Yes, slow bounce. Ebimu the bounce. I from a bouncy castle. Ebimu the bouncing baby boy. But still, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Yes, don't give up. Yeah. What you can I say? Yeah, but I will experience into all the
but what him say? A man being so honor. She enjoys being your friend, and she thinks that it's a relationship. She will not be able to enjoy that kind of friendship.
You have an experience.
Am I destined to be your friend forever?
Obi so be catch us say. So the mean I like have taken you like a
my to say.
I read the mebo ni Pastor Musa Yaya. Here the bisi Koforidia.
Yeah, Koforidia.
Is my transfer ko Bestie ko Kanishi.
Okay.
I had an interview with him about how he met his wife and all that stuff.
I think I've watched that video.
Rejoice. And it says that first time we approaching, you know, so right. So dear, we mean you we and I say of friends.
Tell me this story.
I say, oh my man,
what does it say?
May your number saying
in your born nice striking position.
May your number saying but that is the case.
Yeah.
Most of the ladies enjoy friendship.
Simon, this lady I'm talking about, she told me point blank when she was dating, Benji, I wish you were not dating. I wish you be my friend forever. Oh, when she broke up with this guy, now it was toxic. Now enter into another one. Just said she doesn't want me because of the kind of feeling she has around me. And though we don't talk, but we talk. Then no cancer asem no. Now you see we me boni dim bisa say now be say man na said then.
No, mostly the fear is once I go into relationship and I break it. And when it breaks like that, mostly people are not friends with their exes.
Yeah.
In most situations. So she wants that friendship to last. So after the relationship, babe.
Debut. Onka said she wants to be in a relationship with me.
I understand.
She wants us to continue like
the friendship.
And she said that and your friendship, no. She said that she doesn't want me to go into, she doesn't want any woman to have me.
She wants 100% attention.
Oh, Jale.
Where can I go, Kaya? Also, I'm be so masa. Chale, make you all suffer.
That kiss could pronounce so I'm worry. Masa, she told me this thing. This video way. Me the best send them.
But that is the reality.
Yes, that they don't want you to move on.
What Papa Kofi was saying is it's also the reality.
Yeah.
Because ebia the kind of comfort that unya around you. So say bia so no bad relationship mu. Na say cause the anamo pen and namu break up.
That's
a friendship will become a no a friend zone you. So what I say.
But you see, when you enter into a relationship, I think it will be a topic for another discussion. When you enter into a relationship, it's not the love. It's not the love. Love no nipa hu efuno nipa. So the love has been on hibernation mode. And yet shut down, hibernation, and now sleep mode. What will keep you is the friendship.
Yeah.
I know of my friend B or Wari, I think like 3 years in.
So now funny now are you?
Hey, Charlie Guy Jimmy.
But what can say more? Recent. Hey, my now that will be fear brochire babe wari. Ono an esa be
Enoch, me shout out why Enoch obeying and Mrs. Gifty obeying me shout out.
Now funny now are what
is your trending?
What are you
waiting? No, I have gotten the key.
Anyway,
we be as friends zone, you know.
Any spirit of friend zoning. That was nice.
This one, that's a family member.
You see, he told me that they got to that situation where as a tension war our name. And one time and prolong it, I think it happened in the afternoon on phone. It started in the morning low key, but we are not friend with phones in the jeans. So drew few you ran a share kitchen. Or him the air, no born it. And that was all. It wasn't the love that worked. Because when they were friends, I think they had that thing. But because of my wireless is here no born it. They were no, yes, that was all. So you don't work on the love. The friendship must sustain you. Into what you do as friends. I remember Obi Kachem say, let's or catch a partner and say, let's build memories. Memories is very key. Yeah. So sometimes the memories. Timothy Oklana, Obi on any fight not yo. We went to the beach. Or you know, kind storybook. or kikani ama no mo ye na na yene ne da ho on die ti okika ye kasa de na
Na
fa.
What can memories my kind memory be? It is raining.
your friend wife na
all around
but
me.
yes it is raining amamame
Them be en shobe mu na bia na makai.
hey
Enko, fire.
It's okay.
Baby, I love you.
Shout out to you.
boy untimi nkebi o
Kevin, you your bema Kevin. Pastor Aye.
me akwa mi ntimi nkebi
Malizi, I love you so much.
baby abstract I love you
My mother's my baby at this point.
Wow, it's interesting. So if you are in a relationship, focus on your relationship. Build friendship. My own partner no may down for so that when it gets to a point where the love is on hibernation now, what the friendship not to us.
yeah
As our best friends, if you have decided to have a partner, then be ready to sacrifice your friendship with your best friend and let your partner be your best friend. And the partners too strive harder to become best friends and not just lovers, but then become friends with your partner. My name is Belke Kusimon. If you are new here, subscribe button so. Now, what turn you on bell no don't home so that your post video be now you have the first notification. My name is Belke Kusimon and I'm out.